Silent Hill 4, we're in the room, but not for long, because we're going to be heading back to meet Eileen. Let's see what we have right now. Oh, right. I'm holding this silver bullet, aren't I? Whoop. My stick was drifting a little bit. Maybe that's just a haunting. It could be a haunting. Haunted controller. Let's see. All right. Last time, we picked up this silver bullet in the forest. Like I said, there's only one. Only one bullet. We'll put it away for right now, because I think that we will be doing some exploration before we end up using that bullet. Probably just these weapons will be fine to bring with us. I think we should be okay. Well, since last time we completed the forest, you know where we're going next. We're continuing to go on our adventure down deeper into Walter, who last time, we found out he's actually two people. He is a murder man in a coat and also a small child. Both exist at the same time. All right, Eileen. Eileen, you could just move out. It would be easier if you just moved out of the way. Anyway, Eileen, we're heading down deeper. Like there's like a body swinging in there. But we can't be concerned about that. Eileen. There she is. All right. Head on in. We've descended down into the water prison. Eileen? Are you there? There you are. Okay. It's surprising me. Hi, Walter. How you doing? He's just gonna go for a jog. Alright, here we are at the top. Now, last time we were here, we were able to use this ladder as a shortcut. But remember, Eileen's arm means she cannot use a ladder. So, we're going to be taking a long way down. The reason that's an issue... Get him! Is Walter's here. Come back here, Walter. Oh, he's stuck on that ladder. He's stuck. So Walter's got guns akimbo. Eileen got him. Good work. Stomp those balls. Yeah, he had guns akimbo, so he's a bit more dangerous here. Now, I could leave Eileen behind by, like, taking the ladders myself, but she would be left up here. She'd try to catch up with me, but... she'd probably take a good deal of damage from Walter. Thing is, when I go in to a door, you can see his body up there above us. When I go into a door, when I come back out, Walter will be up and about again. So, going to go inside. We want to make sure that we're done here before we come back out. And we got these moisture tentacles.
It's so gross here.
I know. Just the way the tentacles like it. So we've been in these cells before. But we're here to see if there are any new items for us to get. We just went in that one. Yeah, pistol bullets. I mean, we'll take them. Not really what we need right now. You can do it, Eileen. I believe in you. She's doing it. Oh, no, he got me. I was going to be clever and get in there. He got me with his hand. He recovered. That's fine. Now, as far as these cells that we're looking into, we don't have to look into all of them, but... I mean, we're gonna. There's actually not many that we have to look into. Eileen? Eileen? Oh, okay, there you are. Yep, here he is again. Yep, no. Yep. Oh, you want to fight him here? We could. I mean, if we fight him here, he's just going to come back out when we go through that door. It would be nice if he did stay down. He won't. We could try to run from him and see what happens. See, Eileen, I think, is hanging back. Maybe I should have taken the chain off of her. See, I made it to the door already. Eileen, I hear her chain. He's coming. Are you fighting bugs, Eileen? Okay, there you are. Now, she's winded, but doesn't seem like she took damage. Okay, we already looked in that one. Hi. All right, there we go. This is the one with books, but no new items for us here. Here's a hole. Do we want to jump down that hole? Well, the holes are in the same positions as they were the first time we were in this level. So we want to think about where those holes lead. Oh, hold on. There's a candle. So it's worthwhile looking in here anyway. Did we look at this? Something written on the paper. Look like... Okay, we saw this paper. Wallman. Eileen will handle that one down there. We did it. No items in here, though. Also a hole in here. All right. Do you remember which hole it was that we went down first time we were here? It was 1 o'clock. This hole. Well, Eileen in her condition cannot jump down holes, so we'll have to leave her here. And since there are no enemies in that room, she'll be fine. She won't take any damage while we're gone. Actually, wait, I don't need to do that, because what I want to do is go into the death room. That's where this hole comes out. Comes out right here in front of the death room. This is where we found Andrew DeSalvo's body. We do not find a body here, however, but we do find a shirt with something written on it in wax. Let's take it. Something is written on it in wax. Maybe if I soak it in some kind of colored liquid. Yep, his body's gone. Can you think of any colored liquid that we have available somewhere? Have we seen that before? Is there anything that we could wash it in? Here's a health drink. Might as well drink it. Glug, glug, glug. This is the ladder that leads up into the center of the tower. Now, we rotated the floors last time. Fortunately, this time, we don't have to do that. Actually, we can't do that. If we tried... the handle is rusted over. I can't turn it. So no rotating of floors this time. But I am going to the top of this because there's something here. It's a leather sap. I will take it. We actually get a nightstick. A lead-weighted leather nightstick. Does not require much force to cause damage. Looks extremely painful. So this is where we find Eileen's most powerful weapon. Whoop, I didn't mean to go up. Eileen's come a long way from using her purse as a weapon. There are no enemies in front of me? Okay, I guess there's not. Here we are back at the first floor. Glug, glug, glug. Let's head back to the room. See if we can wash this shirt we just found. Oh, also, we have to clean up some mold, don't we? There's some mold. Anything else around? Not in this room, anyway. Oh, it sounds like the TV's on. Well, first let's go into the bathroom. No mold in this bathroom. Which is funny. It's like this is the room you'd expect there to be mold. But there is a bathtub full of blood. Blood. It's stained with blood. 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 And bits of sick. Just like the water-filled room under the cylindrical prison. So reminding us of the water prison. So we need to wash this shirt in a colored fluid. So let's put it in the blood-filled bathtub. I soaked the prisoner's shirt in the puddle of blood. I can see white letters rising to the top. My room is on the second floor, and I had to drink something with black things in it. I hid the sword with the triangle handle under my bed. That guy, the fat one, took the basement key. Next time, I'll stick this triangle sword into that pig and take the key. All right, on the second floor, there is a sword hidden in there, and we want those swords. We need the swords. So we want to go to the second floor and find the sword. Also, I have this candle. Whoop. Let's have a look around. Oh, there's a note. I'm going to summarize everything I've learned about Walter Sullivan thus far. He was born right here in room 302 of South Ashfield Heights. His parents abandoned him soon afterward and disappeared somewhere, leaving the baby alone. He was discovered and sent to St. Jerome's Hospital. He was adopted by Wish House, an orphanage in the forest near Silent Hill that's run by the secret Silent Hill religious cult. When he was 6 years old, someone from the cult showed him when he was where he was born. Since then, he started to believe that room 302 itself, in other words, this room, was his mother. Every week, he traveled from the orphanage to South Ashfield Heights, a pretty long trip for a kid his age. Sometimes he took the subway, and sometimes the bus. I'm tired. My headache is already killing me. I'll write more tomorrow. July 28. Okay, so that note summarized some of the things that we already knew, putting them together for us. But one very important piece of information that we did not know up to now is Walter thinks our apartment is his mom. Not that his mom lives here, but that this apartment is his mom. And that is wonderful. That makes me laugh every time I think about it. That's the main plot of this game. The villain thinks we're living in his mom. And I have to cleanse the mom. Oh, that TV is on, but there's also mold. Let's clean the mold. Clean it up. Yep. That mold's going away. As far as the TV, it will hurt us if we get close to it. Can't use the remote controls to turn them off either. Well, I'm glad that we've now gotten this out in the open. That this is Walter's plan. He wants to be reunited with his mom, who is an apartment. I mean, not actually. His mom was a woman. His mom wasn't an apartment. But you know, if you're gonna ask why does Walter think his mom is an apartment, hey, you're not getting any more explanation about that. You're not getting anything about it. I mean, you're just gonna have to live with that. So I'm gonna take my silver bullet, and I'm gonna take my handgun. And, I think that's good. We're just gonna have to live with the knowledge that we're being tormented by a man who thinks an apartment is his mom. You might wonder, if he wants to be reunited with his mom, that can he just... Why does he have to kill people? Can't he just, like, rent the room from Frank? I'm sure he'd be willing to pay a premium to rent this room. No? It's all about killing people. Killing 21 people so he can be reunited with his mom apartment. Okay, so... I'm gonna take my gun, and I'm gonna equip the silver bullet. Actually, no, not yet. Not yet. We need something first. I need to go to the second floor and find that sword. I can hear Walter walking around. That's fine. Eileen is still in the cell, so she can't get hurt by him. Okay, so the bottle's filled with black powder. The shirt said that the person had to drink things with black things in it. But a bigger clue is that Henry is his face, his head, his point is turning. Like when there's an item in the room, he's looking at something over here. Some kind of strange sword. We will take it. Hello. Went for the E-Honda flying headbutt there. This lock's broken. Can I get in? And once again. Hello. And here's another candle, so now we can turn our TV off. Yeah, we just win. Did we just win this one? No, that lock's broken. That's a whole room. That lock is also broken. That lock is also broken. Pretty sure all the text here is stuff we already read the first time round. Yeah, that was the same thing. All right, so that's, yeah, we tried out all the doors on the second floor, and we got our sword. And, yeah, let's go back to the first floor, because there are more rooms to look around in there for. A health drink is always welcome. little finicky about where I need... Okay, there we go. Got another candle. I think I'm out of space. Let me drink this. There we go. Tentacles? No items. You might wonder, now that Henry knows what's going on, maybe he could just, you know, make an offer to Walter. He could, like, visit whenever he wants. If he wants to visit his mom, or... You know, Henry's probably willing to move somewhere else. Maybe Walter could just have the apartment. Like, none of this is necessary. But, I mean... Like, I guess Walter's perspective would be... Henry, that's nice, but, man, I have already killed 19 people... And that, I'm, like, invested in this by now. Like, I can't, like, what am I going to do? Just stop? After killing the 19 people, including myself, Henry. Killed myself in prison as one of the 21. So, I mean, I'm kind of neck deep in this already. I can't just say, oh, none of that was necessary. I guess I'll just live in the apartment. I'm in too deep, Henry. What am I going to do? Not kill 21 people? Let's see, we're out of space. Let's go back to the apartment. You know, even if the most reasonable course of action is to just change whatever it is you're doing, if you spent enough time and effort into this course of action, you'll be really invested in completing it, even if it turns out to be a bad idea. Oh, there's still mold in here. Well, we'll turn... Oh, the mold's back. It's back. I didn't think it would come back that fast. Anything else? Doesn't seem like anything's hurting me around here. Alright, let me put a candle down and turn off this TV. I guess while I'm at it, let's kill this mold again. TV's off. Mold is dying. Put those away for right now. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so what are we doing? We're just exploring the water prison. As usual, we don't really have much direction. Well, that one shirt told us to get the sword because someone has a key and to stab the person who has the key with the sword. But who has a key? Well, after soaking the shirt in the blood and reading what it says, someone new will show up here. So here's Andrew. I find that he's not as memorable of a character as most of the others. Like, we remember Cynthia, we remember Jasper. Andrew DeSalvo really was not in the level very much. He wanted to be let out of a cell and then we let him out of the cell, and then he spoke to the child, and that's kind of all there was. But it turns out that he's the toughest of the ghosts. If we try to fight him like regular, you know Blanca's roll attack from Street Fighter? Well, he kind of has that. So I'm going to equip this handgun. I'm going to equip the silver bullet. Sorted. We got the water prison generator room key. Key held by the ghost of Andrew. It opens the door on B2. So the silver bullet kills well, it doesn't kill, but downs a ghost in one shot. You want to choose carefully which ghost you want to use that on. In this case, we're going to use it on Andrew. He's the only ghost that we actually need to defeat because he's actually holding an item. He's holding this key. No one else, none of the other ghosts. Whoops. You don't have to defeat any of the other ghosts. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. And we might as well take the ladder. Here we are at the bottom of the water prison. This is the door that Andrew's key unlocks. But we're not going to go in there yet. Rather, let's take the scenic route and look at the nice giant worms living in the generator here. Yeah, there's one. What a majestic sight. Diving up and down. I think there is something around here. Oh, we already saw that sign. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was something around, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, no, there it is. There's a portable medical kit, which of course we will take. All right, now that we opened up that door, we want to go get Eileen back. She's on the 3rd floor. Which means that when we get her out of her cell, we will have to run down to the bottom. And Walter will be out and about. Though it could be possible that he might be above the 3rd floor. You know, we did actually talk to Walter once when he was talking about... He gave us the doll, the shabby doll, and he was talking about how he had a memory of seeing Eileen and she looked so happy with her mother. I mean, maybe we could just talk to him again about the whole apartment thing. You know, get this all straightened out. Is this the room? Yeah. You can see Eileen's place on the map is marked with a red triangle. Hi. I shot a ghost with a silver bullet, and he was holding a key. And I guess on the way back, Henry explains to Eileen what's actually happening here, that Walter's doing all this because he thinks that Henry's apartment is his mom. And Eileen keeps having to stop him in the middle of the story to say, wait, do you mean he thinks his mom lives in your apartment? No. No, Eileen, for the third time, no, that's not what he thinks. He thinks my apartment is his mom. Oh, there he is. So many bullets. Oh, he's running away. All right. Eileen, you killing some bugs? There she is. It doesn't look like she's taking any damage. Like if she did, at some point she starts limping, and that has not happened yet. Might as well use this.
It's so damp and gross here.
Yeah, it's like a water prison where they kept children. And Henry proceeds to tell Eileen the story about the water prison being run by the orphanage. They keep children here to either, I don't know, learn to read the scriptures or die from starvation. Is what it sounded like. It sounded like it from the notes. What do you mean if you want to turn the lights on, you have to rotate the floors so the rooms with the bloody beds match up? You heard me, Eileen. I can't explain it any better than that. Oh, by the way, Eileen, I found this nightstick. Now she has that. We will not be able to hear her coming because, you know, she's not holding the chain anymore. The chain kind of acted like putting a bell on a cat. It doesn't, but we don't have that now because she's holding the nightstick. See, I can't hear her walking. I mean, once I stop, now I can hear her coming. All right. Before we go in there, let me head back to the room one more time. That mold's gone. We can hear something. What is that sound? Sounds like water. Oh no! My faucet is running blood! How will I ever wash my hands now? Damn you, Walter! Taking away my basic luxuries like being able to wash my hands. put that chain away. Let's see. All right, I have my gun. Let's just take a whole bunch of bullets. For reasons. Oh, Walter, just you wait until I get another candle. Walter with his plumbing hijinks. Let's equip a gun. Hello, Eileen. All right, so that room that we unlocked using the key that we got from Andrew. Oh, that worm's hanging upside down. Just hanging out. Let's go inside. As we approach the door, there are some friends waiting. Is that everyone? Good work, Eileen. We killed them all. So, the first time we were here in the water prison, this door was absurdly big. It is a regular-sized door now. We can go through. And that means... we're done with the water prison. We are back in Walter's internal spiral staircase of the soul. It's getting darker and deeper as we go. There appears to be a hanging body in there. None of our business. And once again, we find a hole that we can take a detour in. And as we look down, we still cannot see the bottom of this. The bottom of Walter.
Down there.
What could be down there? Well, we know it's the ultimate truth, but we can't see it yet. At some point, Eileen should ask, Henry, what are we even doing? Not that Henry would know the answer. We're going downstairs, Eileen. Seems like it's a plan. The note from Joseph told me to do it. Seems fine in here. Uh-oh. We hear some water, but we also hear, like, a baby sound. Oh no, my box is haunted. Alright, so this is what taking the shabby doll does. You get, like, a haunting above the box. You get babies. I got babies in my wall. I don't know how much it's going to cost to get an exterminator in here to get rid of these wall babies. Different from wall men. Of course. Very important distinction between the wall babies and the wall men. Just gonna get in here. I didn't need nearly that many bullets. Let's see. We're going to... I'm going to take this sword. Also, maybe a health drink. Alright, got a haunted wall and haunted sink. Fortunately, don't have any hauntings near this save point. So we have returned from below water prison world. Alright, now we just have to put up with the sound of moaning wall babies. So, okay, once again, Henry and Eileen have gone down even deeper into Walter. They've completed the water prison. Took that silver bullet, shot Andrew, stabbed him with a sword, and took his key. And, that is basically it for water prison. Water prison is kind of an involved level the first time you go through. This time round, the only thing really is finding the shirt, and then defeating Andrew, which is easy with the silver bullet. So, not that much to do, really, second time round as compared to the first. We will be continuing on, going down deeper into Walter, and now that we're done with Water Prison World, you know what the next level is. It's a return to Building World, and the guy who got killed in Building World, our favorite neighbor, Richard Braintree. We'll see how he's enjoying his afterlife. What am I thinking? We learned, trying to recap what we just did in my mind, we learned the most important part of the game, and that is that Walter thinks the apartment is his mom. And I will keep repeating that, because Walter thinks the apartment is his mom, and I need you to understand that. I need you to understand that's what this game is about. That everything we've done so far in this game, everything that's happened in this story before this game even started, is because the villain of the game thinks the apartment we're living in is his mother, and that he has to kill 21 people to be reunited with his mompartment for some reason. You need to understand that, and I need to make sure you understand that. It's very important to me. You might, over the years, I sometimes have made reference to this. Sometimes I've made jokes about that. When talking about plot twists, I'll make an offhand reference to the villain thinking your apartment is his mom. And people who knew laughed at that. People who knew, but now you know. Now you know about the mompartment. And we're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back with Building World.